I don't know if that's too far, but I'm just gonna get on with it. Wait, am I in the position? Okay. Hello. I've written something on this very thick notebook, and I've written on like 2 pages on it, which is about anything. Normally, I have this, this, and this thing to write on, as you can see. And I've got pages from somewhere. I've written on, and yeah, mostly I write on this because I don't run out of paper. You can see, this is where I write my poem that I made, which is called Unbeknown. And I'm gonna go to that later. But for now, let's just talk about what I've just written on this thing. I'm just gonna get comfy, wait. Now I've written a plan for this, which is just random words. This is still spontaneous anyway, and I'm not gonna make this more complicated than it is. Well, I might, and I'm already 2 minutes in. Let's wait. Why is it so low? Is it low? Anyways. Now, maybe it's a good time to make these vlog things. Oh wait, forgot. It's now 2:40 a.m. on the 15th of April 2020. Now maybe it's a good time to make these vlogs and actually plan, because before, my unsent vlog thingy that never saw the light of day were unplanned, and they were just going through the roof with the, what do you call it? No, the point was going everywhere. It wasn't really uniform, so I'm not gonna make something out of those. And I've deleted it from my phone already, so now I've made lots of words. I've written lots of words here. This is just the intro. This is a lot of words, and these are like supporting words for these words that I've written. Now these words are usually like, topics or words that just pop up in my head. Now I'm gonna share with you these words, and I might pick just a few things that I'd like to talk with us about. Sadness, stars. Worry, future definition. The thing, which is the virus. Weirdness, poetry, haiku. Humor, impressions, passion. Music, sanity, anxiety, feeling. Competition, peace, position, awkwardness, relationship, self, situation, worth. Pieces, being wise, idiocy, preference, sweetness, coffee. Time, beauty. I'm not gonna mention two of the words that I put in there because it's slightly triggering. Anyways, sadness. Sadness is a feeling or an emotion. Emotion that lacks happiness. Happiness is felt by a lot of people. Happiness is a good feeling. But most of the time, for me, happiness is rare. And it's bad that, I don't, not really the happy, joy person that I am, which is, the optimal feeling of being happy all around. Yeah, but most of the time when I'm with a lot of people, I look happy, but you can't be happy all the time. I think that's just a fact of life. Again, when bad things happen, people become sad. Like in this COVID thing, not everyone is happy. I guess no one is happy. Not unless you're a bad person. But what are the odds? I think for all of us, or for most of us, this thing that is happening, the quarantine, the lockdown, it's just bad. And I hope we get through this. But I'm not gonna talk about that much because all of the news now is just bad news. So I'm not gonna talk about that. Stars. So tonight, this morning, Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter are supposed to be aligned together, and Pluto with the moon. It would be like, so you have Mars, Saturn, Jupiter. Pluto sticks with Jupiter, then the moon, like this. So they were supposed to be like that, but I was supposed to stargaze. Well, let's see. It's only like 2:46 a.m. So I'm gonna check out if the sky is clear later. Yeah. Now, worry. Worry, feeling, I don't know. I worry too much about what's happening now, but I'm not gonna worry at the moment because I'm making this. I'm gonna worry about many things. Right now, in the present, I'm making this video, so let's move on. Definition. I like to define things as, simple things as they are. That's why I'm a bit sentimental. I put meaning or I put definition in things that are simple and make value out of something. And it's a thing that I do usually, like this necklace. This is a necklace of but this is a necklace that has a little elephant on there. And I'm not the best guy to define why I'm wearing the thing. But I guess I just found elephants to be interesting. With their trunks, their big being, and they're cute. And yes, they're slow. That's why I like them. They're not the fastest. They're not lion fast, but it's just interesting. And for me, that interest that I had like 2 years ago or 3 years ago when I bought this meant something. So until now, even though I have my thing, the new necklaces that I bought, and yeah, this has better meaning. And I think for me, I had better. Um, I was known, or like I was seen most of the time wearing this necklace, so I wear it all the time, and it's cute, even though it's corroding. I'm sweating because I had all the fans off, because it's making a lot of noise. So I apologize if I look a bit sweaty. And yeah, moving on. The thing, weirdness. Weirdness comes weirdness. I am considered weird. I mean, I'm not the optimal man, and that's okay, I think. Though some people might be against with what I do. I like racing, hence the posters, and I like coffee. But I just couldn't find myself to find that, what do you call it? A formal job, or I don't know. The thing that people expect, obviously, when you graduate and stuff, they expect you to work and stuff. I know there are many opinions on those, and I don't want to deal with most of them because of this word. I don't know if you can see that. Passion. Passion means a lot. Not everyone can do their passions, and some people mostly don't know what they're passionate about. So I'm kind of lucky to find my passion and actually do what I like doing, which is driving. And with the dream of racing cars, I get to do my racing as well, which I'm very thankful for. Yeah. Impressions. Impressions maybe goes with what people think of me. And normally I shouldn't care, because you are you. Me is me. I'm me, you are you, and with a correlation to that, you being you, me being me, we are distinctive, unique, weird. Whatever you call it, you are you. I can never be you. You can never be me. So with that, I'm just gonna leave it as that. Impressions. Now going back, impressions. People can be annoyed by you, and that's okay. And as long as you don't step on other people, then I think you're off the hook. But when you eventually get to a point where you're just ramming them over, then you're doing it wrong. Now, with that, I think we're old enough to know what's right or wrong. Given that wisdom that we have, of course, you have to use it. Though not all people can be wise. No, not old. No, they say old people are wise. And maybe that's true. Maybe that's wrong. You can disagree or agree. But I'm just saying, if you know what's right or wrong, then you're wise. Then you get to the point where it's human or not. I want to go deep down there, but maybe another time. Maybe for another time. Yes. Better sentence. I'm working on it, so forgive me. Music. On the topic of music, I've been listening to sad music lately, which is nice. I don't know why. I usually listen to like old music, Owl City, Lord. Um, yeah, old Owl City music like Sky Sailing. It's nice. Most of my songs are a bit romantic, sad romantic, Joji songs, a lot. And yeah, I don't know. Music can give you can have a big impact on moods, and that's why most of the time, especially at this hour, you know, sad music is good to listen to. Yeah, I think it's nice. I don't know. Sanity. Sanity. With things that are happening now. I'm locked up in this room. And what I'm doing is trying to cope up with many things. My brain isn't really that stable. I'm not really mentally stable in a sort of way. I'm not medically tested. But I know that there's something in my brain that just it's not okay. But for me it's okay. I'm still alive. And I can cope up with this. With the topic of sadness, as I learned from this other person. It's okay to be sad. And we have our own coping mechanisms on sadness. And as long, well, if you know you need help, then you get help. I've gotten to that point before. But yeah, I'm okay. I'm still smiling. But I smile at weird times, sometimes bad times. I don't know. Yeah, I smile at bad times. I smile when it's not necessary to smile because, everyone is having a bad time. Then I'm smiling. I'm probably making coffee or something or drinking beer. But I don't know. Like right now, I'm supposed to be I'm supposed to be sad about the topics here like anxiety, insanity, self, situation, worth, pieces, being wise, idiocy. And yeah, have I let myself down? Oh wait, I'm not supposed to mention that. But now that I've said it, have I really let myself down after 23 years of existence? Have I really let myself down? Is this the future I was supposed to be in? Maybe. Maybe it's just the way it is. For the most part. Now, I'm not gonna read this anymore. I'll just leave this here so you can see that I'm not looking at it. Now with that, in this present that I'm in, now the past, because technically you're watching this video anyways. With the present that I'm in right now, I could say that I've let myself down because I'm not again, the optimal man, where the norm of society, I'm not in that sort of road. Because what I'm doing now is basically trying to get my own path and just living with it without the care of anyone else, of the opinions of anyone else. If I get positive feedbacks, then I'm happy. And when I get negative feedbacks, then I don't care. Why should I care? But eventually you get to the time where, it just strikes you. Like, it's just stabbing you in front. It's just stabbing you in front, not in the back. It's just stabbing you there. Right then and there. And it's sad. But at the end of the day, you matter. I think that's the way it goes. You, yourself, matter. And whatever it is that you are doing for yourself is not wrong. It's not wrong. Only you yourself can say if it is wrong or right. You're the one who's the driver of your own fate. Not fate. Not fate. It's fate. You're the driver of your own fate. Not anyone else can dictate who you are, what you want to do, and who will you become. Yeah? You're not God. No one's God except God himself. So I don't want to get too spiritual or, because I'm into philosophy. And what I think with that, philosophically thinking, what you want to do, whatever it is that will make you happy, do it. Face the consequences of your actions. Because whatever it is that you want to do, if that will make you happy, it's not going to come easy. I know. I've been there. And with that, I've gone through many consequences that hurt me emotionally, and my sanity, my overthinking doesn't even help at all. And yeah, those things can damage you. Well, not permanently. Those can be temporary. And with things being temporary, it will pass. And once you get past them, you become stronger. Like when bad stuff happens, you just let the bad stuff go. You just let it go through you. And when it does go, you either learn or you don't. If you can move on from that, then you're stronger. No? So with that, maybe it's time to end this video, because I'm going about this 24 minutes long, and let's make it 30 minutes. And I'm just gonna explain this this haiku that I made, which is called Unbeknown. It goes: erratical thoughts, reshaping the frame of mind. One remains naive. Now I should explain, because erratical isn't a common word. Erratical or erratic, it means wrong or deviating from the norm, which is like going against the norm. In other words, odd. You're the odd one. Odd thoughts, radical thoughts, reshape the frame of mind. One remains naive. As you can see, I followed the 575 syllable rule. Radical thoughts, reshaping the frame of mind. One remains naive. That's how haiku goes. It doesn't have to rhyme. And I really shouldn't explain much what this means. I'm just gonna explain to you, just so you can understand it a bit, and how it relates directly to the word and the title, Unbeknown, which was introduced to me by a friend. Thank you, Quatro. Yeah. Unbeknown. And I made it for 45 minutes, having asked for help. What's being left out, or being not knowing what it is, not knowing stuff to say or to like express. I had to find out the perfect word for the last stanza, which was naive. I know I'm going about this too much, so I'm just gonna summarize everything. Now, unbeknown means without the knowledge of someone. I'm just gonna leave that as that and actually end this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're alright with the things that are happening now. I hope we get through this. And I hope to see you soon. Again, thank you for watching and listening. I hope you have a good day. And see you soon if we get through this. Thank you.